The Gaza National Bank was destroyed by an Israeli airstrike on Sunday as fighting continues in Israel and Gaza. More than 700 Israelis have been confirmed dead, and 560 Palestinians have been killed after Hamas, a militant group from Gaza, launched an unprecedented attack on Israel over the weekend.
You know, I don't know if you've heard the news, and I guess some of you might want to know my point of view, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. But all the things that are happening with the Palestinians, Israel, with the world, really. And I'm not going to say whose side are you on. I'm not going to say whose side are you on. But you know, loving people and caring about people, that's the side you should be on. I think it's awful that innocent people got killed in Israel that day. But it often makes me wonder, was it that the Israelites or the government, the military, kept their back turned while those people were able to come in? Sounds kind of fishy to me, but I'll leave that alone. But they came in nevertheless, and they killed people. They say 1,000. So now for those 1,000 people, the repercussions and the reaction is going to be more than 1,000, but maybe even 1,000,000 people. But the people in Palestine have been suffering for years. I don't know what it is to be living in apartheid. I don't know what it is to have to carry a green card or a blue card just to go across the street to identify who you are, or you're in the wrong territory. Some of my South African friends know about that, but I don't know what it is. And I don't know how long I could live and not want to do something against the people that did it to me. But you know what? All the people in Israel are not for what is happening right now. So we need to keep sight of that. But even though they're not for what is happening, they're in line to be victims on each side. Because the bullets don't have a designation as to whether this is this place, or this is a child, or this is a military man. Even if they shot all the military people, they make a decision for your life, and you have no say in it. That kind of reminds me of what they say about being obedient to your husband. And you got a husband that he don't know how to manage. He don't work all the time. He don't do a lot of things, but you got to go along with what he said because he's the leader. No. Leadership, I think we put too much in it. But to let you know something, if you look at this video I'm getting ready to show you, it's very brief. It says that they have people in the ocean with warships. They have people on alert that say if you go into Palestine and into the Gaza, then there's going to be all-out war. So now they've named it a religious war. It has nothing to do with religion. It's people. It is people. It's not the devil, and it's not God. God's not bringing this down on He's not bringing it down on the Palestinians. He's not bringing it down on the Palestinians. And the devil's not doing it either. It's man. It is man and his wickedness and his trifleness. And I believe it said that we have fallen angels among us. And I'm telling you, I'm beginning to believe that more and more every day. And we're asleep with our eyes closed and not paying any attention, waiting for the sky to break open. Meanwhile, the way these people are talking, the only safe place for you will be Africa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the only safe place. That's the only safe place. Because we're not fighting over here. Them little bitty terrorist groups they send over here, I say they send over here. The small terrorist groups, a little bit of action here and a little bit of action there. No, that's nothing. That's nothing. So if you're on your knees praying for Israel, or you're on your knees praying for Palestine, you're on your knees praying for the Hamas or Zionists, think about it. We need to be praying for the world. We need to be praying that this stops. Because every month, there are thousands of people being killed in this earth. Thousands of them. And that's not because of disease. That's because of disasters. So I implore you, I beg you, please, when you're calling out and believing in Yah or Allah, whatever your faith is, or if you don't believe in anything, call out into the atmosphere, call out into the world that this has to stop, that we're not going to take it anymore. We're just not going to take it anymore. What do you think? Do you think we should take it anymore? I don't mean get a gun. I don't mean kill somebody. I don't mean that. It's hard for me to imagine that children, bodies, strong parts all over, people's parts in the brains and everything, and people are just satisfied. They just want to kill more. You tell me that this was designed and in plan? It's our will. It is our will. It's man. You can blame it on everybody else, but it's man. So based on what is happening, I can rejoice. We're going to rejoice. I'm not going to stop giving you a message of rejoicing and have a good time. I'm having a good time. But my heart is heavy because of what's happening in the world. And I'm wondering if a war really breaks out in the United States. Our military is over 450,000 troops too low. They need more troops. They won't be able to do it all in the air. They have to do it on the ground. So are you ready for your son or your daughter to be called into a world war that started because of 1,000 people got killed in Israel? That they're about to kill millions? Think about it. Black Sea Radio on Saturdays. Let me know. We'll talk about it. But meanwhile, this is Janetta in Tanzania, sitting in my yard in Arusha and just thinking and contemplating on some things and trying to really explain to you what it's like for me over here. I'm free. I feel right now that I'm in one of the safest places you can be, being on the continent. I'm in one of the safest places you can be. Right here. The safest place. The safest place. Okay. Yeah, loving you. This is Janetta. See you a little bit later. All right. Hey, if you like me, you know the deal. Tell me you like me. Subscribe. And what's that other one? Like me, subscribe, and do something else. Share it with a friend. Okay, share me with a friend. Because, you know, from past videos, we have plenty to talk about and plenty to see. I got a cousin coming. My son is coming. It's going to be nice and exciting. So stay tuned. I got more coming. Just some thoughts of me today. That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.